Welcome to our S-Corp health insurance W-2, issue and resolution. This is probably the number one item that we find with all S-Corp owners, and we just want to kind of clarify what they need to do before the end of the year if the company is paying for health insurance. So just as a background, S-Corp shareholders that own 2% or more of their company, the company tends to pay their health insurance premiums, medical, dental, vision. And what's important to note is this health insurance that the company is paying is essentially compensation to the shareholder. So what the shareholder needs to do is kind of report that properly on their W-2 to kind of get the appropriate deduction. If it doesn't get reported on the W-2 appropriately and the IRS finds out, the IRS could say, all right, you can't deduct it here, but you got to report it separately on your personal return. And you may not get that benefit of a deduction as you would have if you'd done it properly. So that's kind of the process, the history, and what needs to be done. I'm just going to walk through a quick example here. So just say your salary was $90,000, okay? And here's an example of a W-2. What we see a lot is, all right, a salary of $90,000 that gets reported on box 1, gets shown on box 16 here. There's Medicare, Social Security tax, there's federal tax withheld, and that's it. But what should happen is, just say the shareholder also gets $10,000 of health insurance premiums paid by the company. What should happen, what needs to happen, is on box 1 here should show $100,000, and it should also show on box 16 $100,000. However, box 3 and 5 are going to show $90,000 because for S-Corps, there's no Medicare, and Social Security tax that's applied to this health insurance premium. So what the shareholder needs to do is before the end of the year, and I recommend over the next couple of weeks here, is reach out to your payroll provider, tell them what your health insurance premium was and what your they're going to know what your regular compensation is, and this box 1 needs to be updated. But then also let them know that box 3 and 5 should kind of stay the same as what your salary is. And box 16 needs to be updated as well. And box 14 is kind of more of a note to the IRS that says, all right, this shareholder got, $10,000 of health insurance premiums. So that's what needs to be done. And it's probably, I'd say 95% of clients and new S-Corp that we start seeing, this is like the number one issue that we see all the time, and it kind of continues. So action items, reach out to your payroll company, and then in January, make sure you double check before they file that W-2 with the IRS that they've done it correctly. I do know Gusto, payroll provider, has, if you go online on their portal, in your company portal, there's an easy way to kind of make that change and adjustment, but you need to do that. And if you have any questions, let us know. But again, for S-Corp owners, this is probably the number one issue that we see, and that's why we created this video, so everyone knows what needs to be done. And that's it. Thanks.